Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to So Crypto, your home for crypto today. I am your host Martin. Today we're gonna be looking at Bitcoin. Where can you go? Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto related news and technicals, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and the bell. That way you will be notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with me whenever stream is on, join me on the Discord. Links have gone out. How's it going, guys? Andrew, thank you very much for being here, man. Much appreciated. Yeah, we'll check out Lunk. Just one quick second. Let's go through market cap and Bitcoin, then we'll see where things are at, right? So bullish divergence failed to play out. We did rally to that 20 moving average. We tried to get above it, but failed. Okay, so we hit one of the targets, 20 moving average at 933 billion. Almost 940 billion, but we're rejecting that area. Sorry, 934 billion. Rejecting that area right now, sitting at $884 billion. So again, we wanted to get above that target to go for $1.03 trillion. We're not heading there, and we talked about rejection of the 20 where we could go, and with that rejection of the 20, could lead us to farther sell-off, potentially to that $761 billion mark, right? So let's go check out Bitcoin. Where are we at, man? Had the bullishness, popped on it. We're above the $19,666 mark when we talked about this. Talked about the 20 moving average moving above it and where we could go afterwards, right? So we said if we close above that 20, could head to 20,911. Rejecting that zone could lead us to, 9,666, and then below there could be looking into trouble, right? So we did manage to close below that 19,666. It is showing some weakness on the market, particularly because we pushed back with a lot of strength on the gains that we're doing on the day. There's really nothing bearish coming through. Just, last thing we had was the bullish divergence strong, and we're failing to see it play out. Neutral at 41.52 on the RSI. On the 4-hour chart, we're already looking for this bearishness here, and we kind of negated it, right? We rallied quite a bit more, right, than we were at. So negated this as well. So nothing bearish, right? Nothing bearish in the short term. Long term, we're still fine. Rejection, right, of this here zone. Maybe something on the 1-hour chart that we created. And I think there is something on the 1-hour chart that we've created. The only thing that I'm seeing right now, it's here. It's some hidden bullish, and I'm not even sure if it's going to hold with a lot of strength. So this hidden bullish, I would take it with a grain of salt. It's super small, man. Not going to put a lot of weight onto it. Just neutral at 42.39. And again, we could try to go for that 20 moving average. That's gonna be at 19,227, but I'm not putting a lot of weight on it. Let's go to here to Bitcoin on the 1-hour, right? So there was some bearishness that developed here. We didn't have it yesterday. This happened today, throughout the day in the morning, and created this bearish divergence strong without the possibility for a movement down, and that is precisely what's breaking us down here in Bitcoin, right? I think it's the only thing that we have that we could say, this is the reason for the moving down. Bearish divergence, strong. Start take down there. Went to the 20, failed to hold it, rejected, and now we're moving farther down. Now, there is some bullishness that's starting to develop here. Two kinds of bullishness. First one's from here to here, and then from here to here. So hidden divergence, hidden bullish divergence in that first move, right? We have it against the MACD and the RSI. And then we have strong bullish against the MACD and the RSI, and this smaller move from here to here and from here to here. Again, gonna hope that either of these plays, so this bullish divergence should play. Hopefully to the 20 moving average at 19,549. 19,549, yeah, that's right. And I'm hoping that we can get to that zone, and above there, 19,666. Otherwise, man, it's gonna be ugly. If we cannot get the bullish divergence to play us to the upside and reclaim that 20, it's not gonna be pretty, right? So that's it for Bitcoin. Let's go check out Ethereum real quick, and then we'll do a lunk, right? Ethereum, let's go on the daily. All right, so bearishness, right? Bullishness, strong bullish, popping now. It's hidden bearish, strong bullish, popping in that 1,387, failing to sustain that area, come back down, and now still supported, or trying to find support at that 1,292 and 1,261. We're gonna see how that's gonna go, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through Ethereum real quick, man. Not gonna waste a lot of time here. Sold at 37. 37.54. There's really not a lot happening. 4-hour chart again, bearish divergence. We were looking for it. Did it manage to still hold and play? Nope, not quite. It kind of lost it, just like Bitcoin. And at best, the only thing that we have is just some, here we don't even have that hit divergence, just sold at 39.06. Nothing bullish, man, nothing bullish in Ethereum. Let's go to the 1 hour. Bearish divergence, right? Look at this. Bearish divergence, right? Potential for action to downside, moving down just like Ethereum, sorry, just like Bitcoin. And here, let's see real quick, man, from here to here, from here to here. Again, bullish divergence, strong action to the upside, starting to get that quick pop. And again, we should be heading to at 1,292, right? Sold at, oversold at 28.52. Again, nothing bullish against the RSI, just against the MACD. What? Yo! Jack, thank you very much for that. Yeah, thank you very much for that, man. Much appreciated, dude. That is awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the kind and awesome donation there, Jack. Yeah, I'll tell you what I think. My gut. I'll tell you what my butt is thinking about Bitcoin. Yeah, I'll tell you what my gut is thinking about Bitcoin. Let me go and open up the Bitcoin chart again real quick, and then we'll do Lunk, right? I know you guys are waiting for Lunk, but Dono came through and asking for Bitcoin feeling. So, in general, I think we still might have not bottomed, and that's something I've been saying for a while. We could still be looking for another rally to come through. But, you know, just the fact that we're not seeing strength behind Bitcoin, and even with the dollar weakening, right? Or sorry, with the dollar strengthening. Yes, Bitcoin has held, but, you know, when the dollars move down, Bitcoin hasn't pumped with a lot of strength. So I'm just worried that Bitcoin's failing to perform. It's not really sure where it wants to go, and that's just indecision. We've talked about this. I'm still worried that we're going to still get this third movement down and head to that 12 to 9K. We know once we break the parabolic advances, the retraces are around 80%, 86 and 83, the last two retraces that we had. So I think we still could be looking for that movement down. That's on the macro side of things. Here on this other chart, I was talking about a potential double bottom developing. It still could be in play, not ruling it out yet. We have the bullish divergence, strong potential for a rally, but you know, we still could rally to this 382 here. Just like we did here, right? So I was also comparing this here as a somewhat similar move. So we had this movement here, right? Which is this movement. Then we had our down, up, right? Then we had our down, up, down, right? We could be looking for that up to 29,000s, right? That's 382 before we look for rejection and then get that next drop. Again, the similar amount of drop percentage-wise from the high to the low here would get us somewhere near that 10,000. So is this what's going to happen? I'm not 100% sure. I think this is what could be in store for us. Still get that third leg down, find the bottom, then look for recovery. The other thing that could happen is that we keep stagnating around this zone, the 12,000s. Sorry, the 20,000s, right? The 19, 20,000 zone. Create our new low here. And if we hold this area for the next 2-3 months, I think we could say that maybe we are somewhere in this here zone. Let me bring this into log scale and hide the Bollinger Bands so I can show you what I'm talking about. But every time that we get this move, so I'm going to go to this chart. I think it might be better for illustrative purposes. But even here, right, once we get the movement down, so one, and then got our small rally with that next drop coming through, you know, we've held a bit right here. We're holding a bit as well before we get that new drop. So we could hold here for a couple of months before we get our new drop. But I believe that if we hold this zone, we might be looking for a rally. Now, the reason I'm saying is that every time we got in parabolic advance, Bitcoin hadn't come back down to the previous low. So if you can tell from here to the high to this low, we're not really getting close. Now, this is the first time that we're dropping and we are hitting the previous all-time high. So previous all-time high from 2017, that's the target that we're floating at. And that's why I believe we might be trying to hold this level. But if we fail to hold this level, we know that $12,000 to $9,000 could be the bottom for the market after we break the cycles, right? And then from there, we could hold around that zone and look for a rally again. And that just be basically going with what we've seen before. And, you know, every time we get the rallies, we're getting diminishing returns. So every time we rally, it's just with a lot less strength. So the next rally, you know, could go to 100,000, and then we just move back down from there. You know, drop 80%, go to the 20,000s, and then look for the next recovery. But every time it's going to be less and less and less strength on those rallies, right? With more adoption, we're getting a lot less of those weird, long and super high spikes that we gotten on value, right? You can tell here from here to here we rallied, 48,000%. Then from here to here it was just around 10,000. We can just round it off 10,000, and then from here to here, we could say it's 1,000, right? So every time it's just been less the percentage gains that we got on the rallies. Now, what kind of has been sustained is a movement from the high to the low. Again, like I said, around 86%, 85%. Then we're getting here as well, the same drop, 83%. So here, 86, 83 gets us around that 12, and 10 to 12K. So that's what I think Bitcoin could be going, just by looking at how it's performed in the past, given the macroeconomic view of the world, political turmoil, the fact that we could be heading into a larger recession and things like that. People tend to de-risk into safer assets. Bitcoin has not been tested throughout a recession before, so I think people might be looking for something a little bit more solid, like gold or silver, the more traditional assets to hold. But it could be that Bitcoin proves to be a wild horse and it just goes and really comes to save the day. But for now, I'm thinking people might be looking at crypto as a high risk asset, and they would be willing to let it go so they could preserve wealth, particularly if there's economic turmoil. Now let's just check real quick gold so we could see how it's performing. Again, also gold is just going down 1,624. Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to recover, and could be heading here to that 786 or 618, sorry, at 1,584. Again, it's just the dollar has been strengthening, right? And I'm just gonna open up DXY real quick, so we can check that one out. It was sitting around 113 yesterday. Now it's 114. It just pumped a little bit more. There's really no stopping the dollar strength right now, right? It's the only thing that's going on. It's on the weekly again. Seeing it just rallying like crazy, right? It's the divergences that we could be tracking, they're just not playing, right? They're not holding, and they're not holding with strength. So if anything, we're overdue for pullback. Where we're gonna go, I'm not 100% sure yet. But again, the dollar strengthening, it's just having side effects on a lot of the markets, right? So people are rather go hold dollars because they're gaining strength than hold risky assets. And we can see people leaving that. So even we can see oil just taking a massive drop, right? It was sitting around the 130s, the highest point we got into, and now sitting at that $77 on oil. So yeah, I think Bitcoin's going to follow something similar. If the dollar keeps on strengthening, we might see that sell-off still push through and hit those lower areas of value, that 12 to 9K. Yo says, hello, sir, 116K. That's a good question. I think it's we just need to drop a little bit more. I think we're heading there, man. I'm not saying Bitcoin with a lot of strength, to be honest. Whatever bullishness we had throughout the day, I already talked about, is we managed to pull back from it. So not really seeing a lot of strength in Bitcoin. In the 1 hour, you can see we were doing so good. This small bearish divergence just broke us down with a lot of strength. Once we lost at 20, it was just it's not the best, man. Right? So we'll see. Jack coming in. I'm waiting for this thing to come through. I just seen it pop. There we go. Yo, thank you very much for that, man.
Thank you very much,
Jack. Thank you very much for the kind awesome donation. Yeah, that was a while back, right? That's over a year now that we had the Christmas lights in the background. The way I have set up the office now, I have not been able to get that blue screen to work. So it's a matter of time. And yeah, we can do something with Christmas Eve for some of the days. Just have it red when the market's crashing and have it green when the market's pumping. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, man. Thank you very much again for the donation. I really appreciate it. Trying to see what else we could do here, man. But thanks, I really appreciate it, man. Jason coming through saying stock market has never found a bear market bottom in history. Well, Fed's tightening through fact. Also, what's up, dude? Thank you very much for stopping by. Look at Bitcoin. It's just tanking, dude. Right? Even on this hour, we were looking for the bullish divergence. It's still there. No longer do we have it against the RSI. Again, it's the hour, so it's live, and it's going to keep on shifting. But, you know, it's just failing, right? We're not seeing strength on Bitcoin. That's what I've been saying, right? The market's not showing strength. Could we go for some kind of pullback? Yeah, but, you know, how strong is it going to be? All right. So let's do Lunk. That one got requested at the beginning of the stream. We haven't been able to check it out real quick. So we're going to do it long to the dollar. Let's see. Someone said it's moving. Yeah, it's moving. It's dropping just like Bitcoin. So, all right, Lunk. It was flagging, right? Kind of dropping, actually. Not quite the best looking flag, but we had the bearish divergence dropping since. That's fine. Not creating anything bullish right here. Low, lower, low, coming in lower, lower. Still hidden bullish divergence. The only thing that we have going on here that we could say it's kind of holding. And the only good thing that comes from this is that we're able to get some fibs. That's it. You know, we're going to be able to refib this and go from the high point to the low point and see how we're retracing. But hello. Again, I'm just going to consider the closings. And you can see that it is respected. We hit that 382 coming back down, and right now breaking that 236. So we can still drop farther down. Don't believe we're out of the woods yet. We could micro fib this as well. Just go from low to high here as well. Now get some smaller fibs and see that we're hitting that 236. Sorry, that 382 actually. And might be actually going to that 50% retrace. So yeah, we could still fib, drop quite a bit more on Lunk. Now I did drop around 10% yesterday and another 4% today. Neutral at 48.95. That's about it though. There's really nothing else happening here that is bearish besides the strong bearish that we had back here. So let's go to that 4-hour chart. Coming in lower, more negative momentum, lower still, and from the previous low, again, more negative momentum and lower still. So nothing here. Hidden divergence, again, just popping up, I think. Let's see. Yeah, probably not. I'm not going to go with the hidden divergence. We're just flagging here, coming back down to 20. Try to hold support there. Again, it's an okay looking flag, not the prettiest, but it's okay. Just neutral at that 48.83. Let's go to the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, I don't want to make a call on this one. Here, I'd rather try to find something that could help us determine where we could go. And the first thing I'm noticing is that we have bullish divergence strong, right? So we had the possibility for a rally to come through. Is it going to happen? I'm not sure. We're just rejecting that 20. All right, so we rejected here. We're rejecting again, showing lack of strength, dropping lower than the previous low. We had bullish divergence to here again, failed to break that 20. It could be that we try to get another crack at the 20. That's about it, though. If we fail to get above that 20, could still expect potentially farther sell-off, particularly if Bitcoin keeps on tanking, right? And here again, there was bullish divergence before we got this nice pop coming in here on the 1 hour. But just like Bitcoin, everything comes to an end, right? So Lunk, I think, trying to see if we had anything else here for Lunk that we could do. Viral video, what's up? The kids, what's up, dude? Again, not really a lot. No cool little pattern. Nothing else that could help here. Andrew, what's up, dude? Yeah, no worries, CB Andrew. Appreciate it, man. I really wish it was a little bit cleaner here. Again, not looking the worst, but also not giving us anything that we could go on for the 4 hour chart. So back to the corn. It's still dropping. So again, rejection of that 20, right, on the daily, and rejection of higher value. If you remember what we said yesterday, closing above that 20 could lead us to 20,000. It looked like Bitcoin wanted to get that recovery, right? It looked like Bitcoin wanted to get that recovery. It's just we created that bearish divergence in the 1 hour chart. Started to put a lot of pressure on the price, and we just started tanking. Again, the dollar strengthening is not helping the market. So close below 20, close below 19,600. So that's a rejection of both of those zones. Not what we want to see. And like I said, we could move below the 19,600. Could probably expect some pain, and I think that's what might be in store for us. Some pain coming through. Again, on the weekly, we do have some bullish divergence and some double bottom that we're creating, and hopefully that's going to be able to relieve some of the pressure that we're seeing accumulate on the price right now. But, you know, 16,000, 17,000, I'm not ruling them out. I'm not ruling them out. I think we could go there. Right? It's just a matter of when, right? How soon can we get there? So, what else, guys? Anyone else has any other requests? I mean, the market's just going down, so we're just watching the corn move down as everything else moves down with, I guess. So. And sorry about not putting a wolf today or anything like that. I was struggling for some reason to get this to actually work today, so I could not get the camera to properly work and the 3D image to actually work, right? So I'm always down to see Ada. Yeah, we can go check out Ada. You're always down to see Ada down? I'm kidding. Let's go see Ada. Ada at 42. Man, it's dropping just like Bitcoin, right? All right, yeah, it's making the lowest point of the day. All right, bullish divergence strong coming in, and is it going to hold? It's going to depend on Bitcoin, right? That's the same thing we said yesterday for a lot of the projects, and even who was it? Preparing for War requested a coin, and then it's also going down because Bitcoin just went down. So the Bitcoin's moving the market. Sold at 38.46. Just bullish divergence against the MACD. Potential for a movement up if we do 20 moving average. Otherwise, looking at 40 cents, 40.7 cents at support, right? We had the hidden bullish, popped on it. Nice. Other than that, not sure we're going to be creating bullish divergence for now. Maybe we are. It's barely going to be there. We might actually lose it on the next candle. I'm just going to draw it because we're live and it's there. But this is a move I'm looking at right now. I'm not sure it's really going to hold. If Bitcoin keeps tanking, it's certainly going to go down with. And sold at 31.43 again. Just some bullish divergence strong, but not really thinking it's going to play out, right? At least not yet. But it's there. Be mindful of it. And that's it. Otherwise here, man, I mean, dropping out a lot more. Sideways. And lower, I mean, weak bullish divergence, that's it. Right? If we drop a little bit more, it's not going to be there. So the things that could happen right now with ADA, right? And I'm going to explain them to you real quick. If we close where we're at, we're going to be moving sideways, right? That's coming in, but just sideways. Imagine it's moving sideways. Coming down. So it's going to create weak divergence. Next candle's probably going to undo it. But that could lead us to a pump and maybe that 44-cent mark. And if we reclaim a little bit here in the price, that's going to make it pull back a little bit here on the MACD as well and create some strong bullish divergence. But that's it. I mean, there's really nothing else going on here that would have me, have a lot of hopes for ADA. So I'm just going to go back to Bitcoin because that's, that's what's moving the market. That's what's moving the market. Trying to recover a little bit, I guess. How much have we dropped since the high point? And I'm just going to look at this on the hour, right? Because on the daily it's not going to tell me, but we've dropped from the high point to now about 8%, right? So almost hitting 10% drop from the high point today. So if you bought around the 20,200s, you're probably losing quite a bit of dough, right? So I'm not 100% clear on where the market's going to close for today. If we're going to try to do one of those weird recoveries like we had one of those weird drops here, right? With the divergence, we had the bullishness right now. Could be trying to rally, but, it's not going to be... It's not 100% clear yet if that's a move that we're going to wait for, right? Guys, if you enjoy the content, hit the like, the button, the sub. Join us on Discord. Links have gone out. Again, we're live every night, almost every night. Try to be live every night for streaming, right? Yeah. Check fear and greed. Yeah, we can check fear and greed. Fear and greed at 20. I mean, it's still not moving a lot from where we're at, but that's moving a bit. I'm not sure fear and greed how reliable it is. We've been around this level, and again, it's just becoming a normal. UPL. Yeah, and UPL, it's back in capitulation apparently, but we've not seen capitulation yet, I guess. And like I said, we can still drop a bit more, right? We can come quite a bit low here on capitulation, I guess. So we shall see. We shall see how this is gonna keep on playing for Bitcoin. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. How do we oh, there we go. Double click to reset. Oh, there we are. Yeah, not sure how good this is gonna be, man. I mean, there's really not a lot going on here on we're just in capitulation, but not the low as we come, right? And like I said, not really sure where the market wants to go, right? I think we can still drop a little bit more. Like I said, and I've been saying, I'm not sure we bottomed, and I'm not sure when we're gonna bottom or when we're gonna consider this to be the bottom. But I think we haven't bottomed yet. I think that's for sure. Yeah. Alrighty, so I think that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Again, not trying to keep the stream short or anything, but you know, the market's going down. We're still going down with it. Not really sure if we just keep getting a massive drop or something, I might jump on a little bit later. But I haven't had dinner and I'm starting to get hungry, so I think I'm gonna go and grab something to eat. And again, if the market just keeps on dropping or it just goes crazy down, I might just jump live again. That's gonna be it for right now. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy the content, make sure you hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Join us on the Discord. Links have gone out. Remember, all the information that's provided here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Oh, it's just starting to move down again. Just as I was about to sign off. Yeah, Andrew, you also have a good night. Scrug, thank you very much for being here. The Kiss, thank you very much for being here. Viral Video. Just want to know, Jack, thank you very much for the kind and awesome donations that you've given today to the channel. Thank you for giving so kindly. I really, really appreciate it, my friend. What else are we gonna be looking at, man? You know, you just gotta wait for the market to figure out where it wants to stop going. And like I said, right, we're waiting for Bitcoin to break something. Either break to the upside or downside. Right now, it looks as though we want to break the downside. Gonna see how things go again. Gonna go grab a quick bite and gonna come back later if the market just keeps on crashing or something. Otherwise, you know, I'll be here tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto, guys. That's all for now. Until then.